Hey honey, welcome to the Luz Lumiere channel. Welcome to your money weekly reading. I am going to do it this way as opposed to air sign, elemental, or zodiac. I pick your card. Where do you think your money message is for how you can attract money this week? What is your guidance in attracting money this week? The green. It's the green, it's the green, it's the green you need. And in your future, it's the green that I see on you, little man. I don't want to waste much time. You've been pushed around all your life. You've been pushed around by your mother and your sister and your brother. And if you was married, you'd be pushed around by your wife. And in your future, the you I see is exactly the man you always wanted to be. Did you pick your card? Awesome. Let's get into it. That's a wild card. I thought I'd start with green. Hey, orange. Hey, honey. How are you? What is your guidance to attract your highest good money? Money that is in your highest good this week. It's the green, it's the green, it's the green you need. And in your future, it's the green that I see. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that. How can orange attract the money that's in orange's highest good this week? What's the guidance for that, please? Do you know what? We'll take it. Why not? I think something's coming for you. Just keep your... Oh, there's more. Just keep your eyes peeled. Something's coming for you. Just keep your eyes peeled. Okay? Something's coming for you. Somehow that's been giving me coming. Something's coming for you, and I feel like you won't have to work at it because you'll already know about it. So if this is something that you're like, oh, I should do, well, I should go with something I've known or something new. To me, this feels like go with the thing that you are, familiar with. If that feels right. Jenna, as I feel like you've been done this, you've been had that, you know what you're doing. If anything, because you've actually already done it before. You get me? You understand? You understand? Do you get it? I feel like this is nice, actually. It's the green, it's the green, it's the green you need. And in your future, it's the green that I see. Yeah, I feel like there's something that you've already experienced before when it comes to your life. And when it comes to money, I feel like it's something that you have fun in. It's something that is almost natural for you, almost comes naturally for you. Like I'm getting this vibe of like I could do it with my eyes closed. Yes. Like I could do it with my eyes closed. Do that one. Like follow that. But Luz, I don't understand. Just sit with this. Just sit with this message, you know. Things may come to you during the week. Chill out. It's fine. My readings are very, very different. And that's not tarot in that where I didn't ask the question, that's what's gonna happen. Essentially that's kind of what semi comes out, but I'm also asking for guidance where when you're in that spot and you're like, I don't know what to do, then this guidance will swoop in because you allowed it to marinate within you, and it'll say, go with the thing that you know will be fun and will be easy to do, and it's just like easy breezy for you. Now, it could be something, I suppose for some of you it could be something new, but it's going to be fun because it's something that you're familiar with in a way. It's like there's a familiarity. There's something that it's either it, if it is something new that you've never done before, if it's between two new things, the thing that's going to be fun and that's most feels like a kindred connection between you and this thing, this opportunity, this person, this company, this whatever, like that thing. Obviously. But sometimes it's not so obvious. The thing that you just have an instinctual sort of affinity for. Oh. Come on, what happened? Yeah, this is what I was seeing in my mind. Fuck. I knew you would. No, thanks for that. It's nice. Dude, I was gonna say, why is this even a message? Like, why would you be checking? Don't get in your head about it. There may be people who are perpetuating what you already think about you not being able to see this thing, right? Like, there may be some naysayers around. There may be some people who, or you, that are speaking your inner thoughts of like, I don't know if I could or I can or whatever. Man, fuck them guys. Like, no. Action. The goblins are taking action? That's weird. The goblins may be the new thing. So, oh man, if this is a message, if it's resonating with you, I know this is a general message, and please know that you are allowed to make your own sovereign choices, and I'm just providing guidance here. If what I say here hits, then it hits, and you marinate on that. If there, the goblins here, it seems like if something new comes up, stick with what you know. It's often difficult to deal with someone else's issues because they impact your own. No one is perfect, but in this case, you're particularly vulnerable to being manipulated. Don't take this world so personally. When the Goblin card arrives reversed, it's a sign to step back with detachment. Don't let other people's stuff lead you into reacting from an old wound. Love yourself unconditionally, set boundaries, and your goblins will fall asleep. Love is the only answer. I feel like if it's something new and you feel pressured to go for the new versus what is or something like that, new may not be for you. Okay? If it feels like new is for you and new seems fun of your own, like from your own spirit, and new is actually something that is old, but it's coming back around and it's new now, but it's old, then go for it. But if new is new and you're like, I'd look at it with a strong sense of discernment. The sacred pool kind of has a similar contradictory message. The sacred pool says it can be difficult to overcome denial when there is a reward for staying where you are. If you can't accept love, if you can't accept and love yourself, you remain trapped wearing a false mask of victimhood. The benefits of embracing denial and the victim's mask is that you never have to take a real risk. Dimming your light serves no one. Turning away from the truth that is reflected in the sacred pool keeps you in denial. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, such vain efforts lead to a tedious, boring existence. Take the risk and shine your beautiful light into the world. Look in the mirror and see the truth. Surrender the need to self-sabotage. Remember that you have a responsibility not just to yourself, but to the divine spark within you. Courage is not the absence of fear. Accept the of seeing with clear eyes, and you'll soon find that wondrous adventures are waiting for you. Step into your magical life, take that leap of faith. So this is, it sounds contradictory, but I feel like there's a real good intricate message that I need to like try and understand here. To me, the general vibe here is go with the thing that lights you up. The thing that gets you excited, the thing that gets you pumped, the thing that you know, not the thing that you know that's kind of been draining you. If the new thing coming your way is, or whatever this thing is for you when it relates to your money or in any area of your life, because it's all connected, trust. If it's something that lights you up, or something that you are familiar with and have passed before, something that feels really good to you, follow that. For some of you, it may be a decision between old and new and new, or something like that. Follow the thing, and this sounds cliche, but I feel like you're getting some resistance from somewhere. Some of you are saying, I should stay where I'm at because it's what I know. Others of you are saying, I should leave where I'm at because of what people are saying. Because, you know, what they're saying is what I should do. So there's like a nuance here for either one of those situations, or even the third, fourth situation that I'm not going to look at. Follow the thing that you feel the most fire for, the most good with. Okay? This week, when it comes to your money. I do feel like there is going to be a death to an old mindset. Like, your decision, oh, this is tough. The decision you make, or the decisions that you make, may not be fair to other people. And that's probably why this goblins and this victim card are coming out. And that may be the risk that you have to take, knowing that it won't be fair to everybody. And that's tough. Like, the choice you make may have some repercussions in true real life. But you make it. Anyway. And that's real. Because I know sometimes we get on here and we hear all these things and it's like, oh, screw everybody, it's just you. But I hate that message because, like, it's not just us. We're all connected. We all have responsibility for one another. We do. It's just, what do we owe each other as human beings? Here it's looking like, why you following your bliss, or you following this thing that makes you feel good, that's like, ooh, yes. Why that's hard? Because I'm like, this is a no-brainer. But it's a no-brainer. And why it's coming up is because it's something that is slightly complex. And you don't quite know how it's going to work out entirely. And obviously there's other people in your life that may be affected by, you know, the choice you make, or the choices you make down the line, or sooner rather than later. And that's what makes it complicated, even though it seems like it's a no-brainer. I guess I just want you to know, if this is hitting for anybody, it's not going to be fair. Period. It's not going to be fair, but it will rejuvenate you. It will be that sparks you. And I can only hope that this is guidance for your highest good and guidance for the highest good of all. That's like always my intention. So if this is justice for sometimes the highest good of you, there's going to be some pushback. Sometimes the highest good of all, you'll face the brunt of that, right? Life. It's not, you know, I mean, it's life, you know. There's going to be choices that we make today that won't feel good today, but we'll look a week back and say that was the best choice. Yes, this and that happened. These were the repercussions, but like having a baby. Busts up that cooch. But it's a baby, you know? I'm going to stop. I hope it served you in some way down the line. Be open to how this may materialize through your week. I wish you everything. I adore you. Know that. I'm not gonna say people are gonna get over it. Like the goblins are here are saying that it's not your responsibility. It's not your circus. But at the same time, as a human being, like you care about others. I'm not trying to breed a group of subscribers or people who think that, oh, fuck everyone, I'm just gonna live my life. No, because that's how people get hurt. Also, right? Damaging other people. I don't like that thinking. I feel like there's a better way around that, and I think it just takes saying a couple more words to explain that, yes, this may not be fair to other people, and you may need to maybe explain or say something so that they know that they've been hurt and they can feel some type of way about it, as opposed to you just dipping and saying, fuck you guys, this is my shit. Like, no, I'm not into that. So, in any case, that's like one of my beefs with like spirituality and like new age shit of like, do you go, like, it's just, there's other people in life outside of just me. So in any case, it seems like your decision may not be fair to some, and that's what could be causing some friction, what the path you take. But I want to say that it's going to take you to money, attracting money that's yours. Just know and be aware of that. It may be not, it may not be cataclysmically unfair, but it's just, it may not be something that other people will be happy about. I don't know what this could be for you, but it is what it is. I read the tarot very differently, so a card in the reverse isn't a bad thing. It doesn't mean you have to flip it around, especially when I'm asking for guidance. I read my tarot like oracle cards, so that's how I do what I do. I wish you everything. Keep your light on. If you are enjoying the content, make sure that you're subscribed, because even when you're subscribed, they've changed some of the settings. So just make sure that the settings are what you need them to be. If you're going to subscribe, come through. Just understand how I read, and like the video, obviously. That would be nice. Share it with a friend. See who comments on your Facebook. See who can get the most value out of it. And I'll see you in the comments. Okay? Bye-bye. Keep your light on. Good luck. Hey, Green. Hey, honey. How are you? In order for Green to attract the money that's in her highest good, or his, in order for Green to attract the money that is in Green's highest good, and the highest good of all, what is the guidance for that? Por favor. Yes. Interesting. I see it. Okay. Interesting. Oh, look at you. I haven't seen you in ages. All of a sudden you popping up. Alright, so I feel like there's something here about, this could be a theme this week. There's something here about you connecting any past life relationships at the bottom. With the past, but I mean like with your childhood. Like something that makes you feel great, something that makes you feel imaginative, something that makes you feel playful, something that makes you, it could have even been something that was when you were a kid. This could literally be coloring, right? This could literally be you taking a break and either playing with some children. Please make sure they're like yours or they know you in some way. Be safe out here. But I feel like this definitely has to do with a sort of a past-ish energy that felt good. Was there something that you did when you were a kid that you enjoyed doing? Was there something that you enjoy doing with your kids, spending time with your kids? Something fun, something nice, like something like. Don't be an adult this week. when it comes to attracting money, your guidance is to not act up and not necessarily act a fool, but like be a controlled idiot. Like be a controlled fool. Dream. Play. Imagine. Don't be so serious. Like, it's almost like play. Like, shuck your responsibility. Like, if you can give your responsibilities to someone else this week, or if you can take on less responsibilities this week, that would be a good thing. Like, actually play. Maybe even have, like, a game night. Organize a game night with some friends. Shit, maybe do it for money. Like, I don't know, you know, maybe not. But, there's something here about doing something different. Something, different. And something different from what you typically do. That's a lot. Yeah. Play this week. Play this week. I don't know if you've taken vacation time this week. I don't know if, like, what's going on this week, but this is not a week to put in, like, massive amounts of work. This is a week to relax. This is a week to have fun. This is a week to dream. This is a week to imagine. This is a week to kind of let the divine in and guide you. I feel like, oh wow. Yeah, don't touch anything. Unless it's a fun touching. Like for fun. For joyful, like joyful touching. Something that makes you feel good. Something that makes you feel, not young, but something that makes you nurse your inner child. Something that she can play. That's funny. Yeah, it's. I feel like replenish yourself. Like, be born. Like, return to a youthful state, like a fresh state, a fresh mind, a young mind. You know, a beginner mind. I feel like there's something that you have to let go of. I'm assuming it's something that you've been doing, either postponing it or moving away from it or just giving it to someone else to deal with. But it seems like there's something about you separating yourself from like your adult stuff and playing with your child self. Like not being in control, but in a way that you are consciously choosing. Like, it's got to be a conscious choice. Yeah, play, man, play. 3 of Cups, play. With Judgment, I'm seeing rebirth. Like, play. I feel like you may have to make that conscious decision to say, you know what, this week or sometime this week or during a certain moment this week, choose to play. Choose the mind of a child. Choose a beginner mind. Choose an empty mind. Choose to separate yourself and tra-la-la instead. Choose to daydream. Choose to be, not in the clouds. No, not in the clouds, but there's a grounded, like just choose to have fun. Okay? That's funny. 6 of Cups. That's the thing. I feel like separate yourself from the mind of the adult and enter into the mind of a playful child. But here, with this, let me see what that is. Tell me more about that. The Tower and the Lovers. Wow. Reconciliation is the Tower and the Lovers. Fuck. That's kind of crazy. You may need to, again, the choice, right? Again, you may need to choose, because this got heavy. After Deep Freeze came out, this got a little heavy. It may not be, right? It's just, oh, it's a money reading, la la la. But, like, you may need to choose to sit something out and allow things to be what they're going to be consciously. Okay? If Knight of Wands, in and out energy. Okay. So, if something comes around, again, kind of separate yourself from it. And choose to play instead. Okay? Like, choose to allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Choose to play. Choose to be merriment. Choose to go where merriment is. But I feel like you need to make that conscious choice. Choose passion. Yeah, you need to be crazy card. She's unhinged, but I'm still gonna say don't be so unhinged. Just be consciously unhinged, where you're choosing to enter into a state of, you know what? No, I am choosing not to engage. I'm gonna separate myself from this and give my time to something else. Because it seems like something is returning and you may need to separate yourself from it. Something is coming back and you may need to separate yourself from it or just not even like deal with it. Okay? Oof. Yeah. That's I said tell me about children. The 3 of Swords came out. Go play. Go play. Go take care of your inner child this week. Okay? In order to attract money that's in your highest good, choose your inner child and their well-being over anything else. Use your discretion. But choose your inner child and what would make that happy. That you inside this week in order to attract money that's in your highest good. Okay? Okay, good. I appreciate you for watching. I hope this served you in some way. If you want to share the video with other people on your social media platforms and see what they get or see what their comments are, that'd be pretty interesting. I don't know how that would work though. Huh. But in any case, I hope you liked the video, and I will see you in the comments. Best of luck this week. Okay? Bye. Keep your light on and good luck. Hey, Purple. Yeah, it's Purple's time. Oof, girl, I didn't know if I did purple or orange. Sometimes I forget, and I'm just like, oh, I can't rewind. I don't know what I did. Okay. What is Purple's guidance in attracting money that is in their highest good and the highest good of all this week? Yeah, this week. Thanks. I want Chinese food. I realize I have a bit of a clear gustedness. It's where you like smell or I think it's more smell. It's more so smell, but I think it's both. It's like clear old whatever, and it's like clear tasting and clear smelling. Like I tasted. What the fuck did I just taste? I forgot. A Chinese food. Maybe have some Chinese food, or there's something to do with Chinese this week for you. It also reminds me of that song. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, we don't care about the old young folks talking about the young styles. All we care about is talking, only me and you. I don't know how that relates, but I'm sure we'll see. Or maybe it's something to do with China or Chinese something this week. It's funny. How can Purple attract the money that is in their highest good place? All we care about is talking, only me and you. Talking about the young stars. All we care about is talking, only me and you. Sorry. Passion. It's for you to love. Let go of control issues, forgiving and learning. I feel like there's a situation that you have to leave in order to feel safe. I'm not sure if you can necessarily follow your passion. Initial hits. Sounds like there's an investment elsewhere. A year from now, listen to your intuition. You're ready. Yeah, I feel like you may need to leave a certain situation, bruh. I guess maybe not now necessarily. This is a year from now is in reverse. So maybe within this year you may need to leave a certain situation where you will feel safer. I know you can hear me swallow, and it's like mad awkward. But your girl gets thirsty. I'm a human being on this end of the mic, you know. I feel like there may be something that you need to leave, and you will leave when you're ready. You may need to have left a year ago, or you may need to have left within the year, last year, but maybe you postponed it due to it fulfilling you in some way, or due to you dreaming and believing that it could be something more. Uh, but it may be time for you to listen to your intuition and find something different. Man, is someone going to English in China? Like, is that a thing? Is that a thing for someone? Is someone gonna go teach English in China? Like, I just need to say that. Okay. I feel like if there's been a situation that you've been wanting to leave, this is saying you're ready to leave. It may not even necessarily have been a situation that is bad. It may not be something that's, been entirely bad, but it seems like you may have reached your cap. You may have reached your cap. Because this is so funny. Not only do we have let go of control issues, we have let go right next to it. A year from now tells me something about either this is something that you're familiar with, something that you've known that you needed to maybe leave, something that you're like, I can't grow here anymore, I've reached my cap. But there's also something about this year. Opportunity, a new opportunity, new potential for opportunity this year. But I feel like I'm beginning to feel a sense of urgency here. The Queen of Swords, afraid to do the thing, like leave. Strength, afraid to leave, afraid to walk away. The Lovers, not making the choice to leave. Shit. Why? For fear of potential backlash or slow growth moving forward? I feel like there's, in wherever you are right now, whoever this is hitting for, there's something that serves you in what you're doing, for sure. It doesn't seem like it's a bad thing. I feel like you've maybe earned this position, or you've done something that it feels good. You think highly of yourself. It's maybe a good position, or you've put enough energy into it that it's something that you like. I don't think you don't like wherever you're at entirely. I mean, you may not, but I don't know, entirely. But I feel like there's something that you're being called to do that's different, or that's not entirely where you're at. This doesn't mean necessarily leaving a job. This may just mean doing something. There's something else, basically. And it's the messages here that are coming through is that you're ready and to follow your intuition. But here I'm sensing a fear of leaving, because maybe you've established something and you don't want to go and do something that's going to be slow, something that's going to be a lot of work. Why would you want to do that at this age? Or why would you want to really want to, make that choice? Why would you want to cut out what ain't broke, some might say. But it seems like within a year, or within the past year, there's been some opportunities coming around that you may have denied, or that you may be inclined to deny, but there's something for you to let go here. So while this is attracting money for this week, it seems like it's something that you may need to keep alert to for more than just this week. I think your guidance is like, swoop. Let me talk to you real quick. But with this Five of Swords, I feel like you have a sense of establishedness here. It feels like you have a sense of establishedness that you've worked for, that you've done things for, and it feels good. Like you're something of a victor in it, but it's like leaving it would you make you feel some type of way, but at the same time, it's sort of safe for you to ixnay. How would you say exit? Ixnay. It next. It next. To leave. Shit. To kind of loosen yourself from a little bit. Not entirely for some of you, not entirely. Not entirely at all. Just to explore other. Whatever other is to you. I don't know what this is, but it seems like you gotta let go some. And you're almost choosing not to. I think there's a sense of, fear is basic, but I feel like it's a fear of instability. Yeah, something like that. So, yeah, that's the thing. I asked, tell me about passion, and the Ten of Cups and the Seven of Swords came out. They were ready. They were like, look, ask it, we ready, ask it. And it's true. Passion, it is something that it gives you, it's not bad. It's either stealing from you or you're stealing from it, but really, it's this Five of Swords again. You see this Five of Swords? It's this Five of Swords again. There's something about where you're at. It's not entirely bad. Like, it's decent. But there's also some stuff about it that you're afraid of moving out of. But it seems like, I'm not sure if it's safe where you're at. It seems like you're happy, but there's a sense of, like, keeping up appearances in a way. But you may need to find something else. I'm not saying leave anything, but it seems like there may be some place safer for you that you may, want to consider or look into for this Ace of Pentacles, which is in this writer's hand. Do I take it? Do I go with this Ace of Pentacles and leave behind this Five of Swords? Even here, he's looking at over here, but the Two of Swords is covered because he hasn't yet made that decision, that human choice. The Pentacle, will you take this potential and seek safety elsewhere in addition to this? Seek happiness, safety, or will you stay in this energy of hiding what you're doing? Hiding your dreams, your thoughts, and ideas, and looking over, being like, ooh. But again, my readings are really layered, so I feel like there's something about where you're at that feels good. And I don't think you may necessarily have to, it depends on your situation, right? It'll hit you where it needs to hit you. I don't think for some of you need to leave where you're at necessarily. It just seems like there's a safety elsewhere. I say, oh man, this guy's showing up today all day. The King of Wands. I bet he on my jock, okay? I say, clarifying it's safe to love is the King of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Like, this is your wish, right? What you're wishing, what feels safer, what this knight is reluctant to take this coin of opportunity and say, okay, I'm gonna plant it there. Your wish is here, B. Your wish is here. You just need to work at it. You will. I think some of your fears may be valid. In terms of the amount of effort that you may have to put forward going forward in whatever it is that this is about when it comes to attracting more money for you, or money that's yours, or money in your highest good, but you will have to work. The King of Pentacles may be a royal, but he's not afraid to get his hands dirty. He's not at all afraid to get his hands dirty. Nope. He's not at all afraid to get his hands dirty. So, yeah, there's something that this is a pretty cohesive message, so whoever this is for, this will hit where it needs to hit. You're ready, let go, listen to your intuition. It's safe for you to love that way, in that direction. A year from now, within this year, in the past year, you've been getting certain opportunities that you may need to take, ride forward, and, take care of how you exit, if you're exiting, or take care of how you manage what you have and what you're going towards, or where you're being guided to go towards. Because it may not be the easiest of things. That way. Let me get some guidance for you on how to deal with this Five of Swords. Can I get some guidance for purple, please, on how to deal with this Five of Swords, please. Peaks of Joy. Follow your joy. Follow your joy. 33. And Stormfields, yeah. That's awesome, because what I like about this is she's busting out of a cloud, and it's like this storm has ruffled up her home, and she's busting out into new joy, right? Newness. Granted, she's out of the storm, but she kind of went through a bit of a storm. So again, that's why I shuffled again, because I'm like, okay, I get it, but there's something more. And sure enough, she came from a storm. There may be some backlash. There may be some of the things that you may be slightly thinking about. I don't know what it is for you. It doesn't have to be that woo woo woo, that huge. And it almost seems like you've been doing certain things in secret as it pertains to this thing, this other thing. I don't know what it is for you, really. Some things that you've been doing on the sly, things that you've kind of been like he, ka about. But it seems like, to follow your joy here and know that sometimes, and I feel like this is your choice. I do. I feel like this is your choice. I don't think this is a tower and necessarily. I feel like this is your choice. Like you have to make the choice to follow your intuition, to let go, to move that way so you can reach the joy. So I hope this served you. If you liked it, I would enjoy you liking the video. If you could comment and let me know where this sat for you, that would also be great. And it'll help others as well. I always believe sharing is caring, and I like reading the comments section also. If you want to share the video with someone else and see if there's a message for them who may not know about the channel, let them know. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope it served you in some way. And I wish you everything, okay? Keep your light on and good luck. Yeah. Oh, shit. I probably should have told everybody. If you check the description box below, I have a... You know what? Never mind.